I'm 61. I tour, I train, I perform like I'm still in my 30s. And no, I'm not on some mystery pill or Hollywood routine. It comes down to what I put into my body, and seeds are my secret weapon. Most people don't realize this, but there are seeds with more protein than eggs, more fiber than oats, and more anti-aging power than half the supplements out there. These tiny things pack a serious punch. As we get older, our bodies lose muscle faster than we think. It's called sarcopenia, and if you're not actively fighting it, you're losing strength, stability, and long-term vitality without even noticing. But here's the good news. You don't need powders or processed bars. You need the right real food, natural, clean, and full of life. In this video, I'll show you 7 superfood seeds I personally eat to stay lean, strong, and energized on stage and off. Each one helps rebuild muscle boost recovery and fuel performance at any age. If you're into real food and real results, hit that like button, subscribe for more health-driven wisdom, and drop a comment below. What's your go-to seed? Let's dive in, starting with the one that has twice the protein of an egg gram for gram. You know, muscle loss doesn't just sneak up overnight, it creeps in little by little. The doctors call it sarcopenia, and it's something that starts showing up more noticeably after we hit 60. According to Harvard, we lose anywhere from 1 to 3% of our muscle mass each year past that age. The scary part, most folks don't even realize it's happening until they've already lost over 20% of their strength. But here's the beautiful part. It doesn't have to be that way. I've learned through experience and good research that if you start including the right kinds of food in your routine, packed with complete proteins, antioxidants, and key minerals, you can actually slow down this breakdown, and in some cases even rebuild what's been lost. There's one food I keep coming back to. It's simple, powerful, and totally underrated chickpea flour. Yeah, I know you've probably seen chickpeas in salads or hummus. But grinding those dried little guys into flour, that's where the magic happens. It turns into this protein-dense powder that gives you over 20 grams of complete plant-based protein per 100 grams. That's serious fuel. Plus, it's loaded with fiber, iron, and folate nutrients that are essential for keeping your muscles energized and your nervous system protected. I personally use it when I'm on the move or in the studio. No need for fancy prep. I'll toss a spoonful into soups to thicken them up, swap it in when I'm making egg-free tortillas, or just mix it with water and down it like a homemade protein shot. It's fast, clean, and it works. There's a study from the University of Reading in the UK that backs this up, too. Turns out our bodies absorb amino acids better from powdered legumes like chickpea flour than from whole-cooked ones. That's a game changer as we age, since our digestion naturally slows down. And let's not forget, chickpeas also come with tryptophan and vitamin B6, which boost your serotonin levels, great for mood sleep, and yes, even muscle maintenance. That's why I always keep some chickpea flour in my kitchen. It's not just food, it's a tool. And in this season of my life, every tool counts. And if you think that last tip was powerful, just wait till you hear about number 6. This one's a powder too, but it's got roots going way, way back. I'm talking about Moringa powder. You might have heard of Moringa in the world of herbal medicine, but let me tell you, when it comes to fueling your muscles, the powdered form is a total hidden gem. I started using it on tour when I needed something clean, potent, and easy to pack, and man, this stuff delivers. Just a single tablespoon gives you up to 7 grams of highly absorbable protein. Not only that, it's got more calcium than a full glass of milk, more iron than a handful of spinach, and even more potassium than a banana. That kind of nutrient combo is exactly what our bodies need to kickstart muscle protein synthesis, especially as we age, and it helps calm down the kind of low-grade inflammation that quietly eats away at your strength over time. There was this study I came across in the Journal of Food Science and Nutrition. They had older adults take Moringa for 3 months. The results? Stronger grip, better balance, and more energy. I'm not surprised. I've felt it myself. And the beauty of Moringa is how easy it is to fold into your day. I'll mix it into smoothies, stir it into soup, blend it with juice, or just toss it in a warm glass of water. I've even added it to my morning coffee for that extra edge. It's packed with antioxidants too, like quercetin and chlorogenic acid that help shield your muscle cells from oxidative stress. Think of it as natural armor for your entire body. And if that didn't catch your attention, get ready for number 5. It's budget-friendly, tastes great, and is a breeze to work into your daily meals. Protein-rich food number 5, cooked quinoa. Now, a lot of people think quinoa is a grain, but it's not. It's actually a seed that behaves like a grain, and it's been honored for centuries by Andean cultures with good reason. This little powerhouse contains all 9 essential amino acids in ratios that are strikingly similar to what you'd find in meat. Every cup of cooked quinoa gives you about 8 grams of complete protein, along with key minerals like magnesium, manganese, and phosphorus, all of which play a vital role in rebuilding muscle fibers and keeping your bones strong. But what really sets quinoa apart, and I've seen this firsthand, is the way it balances protein with slow-burning carbs. That balance helps regulate blood sugar levels, avoiding those energy spikes and crashes that can wear down muscle tissue and mess with your peripheral nerves. I started adding quinoa to my meals a few years back, especially when I needed sustained energy for long rehearsals or shooting days. It's been a game changer. Research out of the University of Sao Paulo backs this up, too. Older adults who added quinoa to their diets just 3 times a week saw real improvements in energy and muscle recovery even after light physical activity. And honestly, it couldn't be simpler to cook. Just boil 1 cup of quinoa with 2 cups of water for about 15 minutes, and you've got the perfect base for roasted veggies, hearty soups, salads, you name it. Want to level things up even more? What's coming next is considered a botanical treasure in the fight against sarcopenia. Protein-rich food. Number 4, firm tofu. Now, I know tofu isn't new to most people, but hear me out. Firm tofu is in a class of its own. It's made from soybeans, sure, but what makes it stand out is that it's a complete plant-based protein source that's easy on the digestion and low in calories, which makes it a smart choice no matter where you are on your journey. I started incorporating it into my meals when I was looking for something clean and efficient that could support my energy and strength without weighing me down. In just 150 grams of firm tofu, you're getting around 15 grams of protein plus calcium, magnesium, and naturally occurring phytoestrogens compounds that help maintain both bone and muscle density, especially important for women over 60. But here's the key: always go with the firm variety. It's got less water and packs more protein into each bite. And the great thing, its neutral taste makes it super versatile in the kitchen. I've grilled it, tossed it in soups, crumbled it with turmeric for a plant-powered scramble, and even used it as a filling. It takes on flavor like a pro. There was this study out of Kyushu University in Japan that really caught my eye. Older adults who added firm tofu to their diet 4 times a week had less muscle loss in their legs and showed better balance when walking. That's not just science. It's practical wisdom backed by results. And because it's soft and easy to chew, it's perfect for anyone dealing with dental issues or a sensitive stomach. I've shared this tip with friends who needed a gentle yet powerful option to keep their strength up, and it works. Now, as much as I love tofu, what's coming next? Let's just say it's been crowned by many as the plant king of protein. Seed number 3 is up next, and it's a favorite in my kitchen. You've probably seen them in a trail mix bag or maybe sprinkled on top of a loaf of fresh bread from your local bakery. But here's what most people don't realize. Sunflower seeds are an incredible source of plant-based protein. I'm talking nearly 21 grams of protein per 100 grams of seeds. That's no small thing. When I was looking for something to fuel my body that didn't feel overly processed or synthetic, these little seeds became one of my go-to secrets. Beyond their protein content, sunflower seeds are loaded with vitamin E, selenium, and magnesium, 3 nutrients that do more than just support muscle health. They nourish your nervous system and help fend off that kind of chronic fatigue that sneaks up as we get older. Now, here's something even I didn't know until I really dug into the research. A study from the University of Barcelona found that sunflower seeds can trigger enzyme activity that boosts muscle metabolism, especially in older adults who've slowed down physically. That's major. On top of that, they're packed with phytosterols and antioxidants that fight off silent inflammation, the kind that breaks down tissue without you even knowing it. And the best part, they're affordable, easy to find, and ridiculously simple to work into just about anything. I've tossed them into salads, blended them into creamy veggie soups, baked them right into homemade bread, or just grabbed a handful between sessions when I need a quick, clean snack. You can even grind them into flour and make protein-rich cookies or pancakes that actually fuel your body instead of draining it. But if you're looking for something even richer in essential amino acids and a seed that blends into your daily routine like it was made for it, what's coming next is right on point. Protein-packed seed number 2, Sacha inchi. These powerful little seeds come straight out of the Amazon, and they've been a staple among indigenous communities for generations, not just for nourishment, but as a natural remedy to build strength and support long-lasting vitality. And let me tell you, once I discovered them, I knew they had to be part of my routine. Sacha inchi seeds deliver between 25 and 30 grams of complete protein per 100 grams, which makes them one of the richest plant-based protein sources out there. What really blew my mind is how high they are in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids levels that even outshine many kinds of fish. They're also packed with antioxidants like vitamins A and E, which help protect your cells and keep everything from your muscles to your skin functioning at its best. What really sold me, though, is the way your body processes these aminos. Their amino acid profile is so balanced and bioavailable that older adults can actually absorb them more efficiently than many other plant sources. There was this study out of the Nutrition Institute in Lima that showed real gains older folks who added Sacha inchi to their diet just 3 times a week for a month, improved both muscle strength and post-exercise recovery time. That's serious. And the best part, you don't need a huge serving to see results. I use just 1 tablespoon a day and feel the difference. You can eat the seeds roasted like a crunchy snack, kind of like peanuts, or use the powdered form. I've mixed it into smoothies, stirred it into oatmeal, even tossed it over fresh fruit and plain yogurt. Simple, clean, effective, and it keeps me performing at the level I expect of myself. It's got a mild, nutty taste, which I personally like, but here's where I want you to really dial in. All of the seeds we've talked about so far are powerful in their own right, no doubt. But there's one that outshines the rest. It's richer in protein than eggs, easier on the gut than soy, and has an incredible ability to restore strength not just to your muscles, but to your nerves and joints too. This one right here can be the line between fading strength and the kind of vitality you thought was long gone. Protein-rich seed number 1, hemp seeds. Yeah, this is it, the unsung hero of the plant world that most people over 60 don't even know exists, but honestly should be a staple in every kitchen. Hemp seeds, also known as hemp hearts, are packing between 31 to 33 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's more than double what eggs offer. But it's not just about numbers, it's about the type of protein. Hemp gives you all 9 essential amino acids. It's highly bioavailable and super easy to digest, even if your gut's slowed down a bit, or you've got fewer enzymes doing the job, which naturally happens as we age. And that's just the beginning. These little seeds are loaded with magnesium, iron, zinc, potassium, phosphorus, and the perfect balance of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. That combination doesn't just feed your muscles, it supports your entire nervous system, eases chronic inflammation, and helps reinforce those joints that take a beating as the years go by. There's more. A study out of the Department of Human Nutrition at the University of Alberta in Canada showed that older adults who took just 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds daily for 8 weeks didn't just get stronger and improve balance. They slept better, felt better emotionally, and digested food more efficiently. And you know why that matters? Because when your body sleeps, well, digests well, and stays calm, then it can build muscle. That's how regeneration really happens. And here's the best part. There are no side effects, no synthetic chemicals, no crazy processing. Just a seed you can eat every single day, comfortably and safely, and it delivers real measurable results. How do I take it? Easy. Sprinkle a spoonful into oatmeal, toss it in a smoothie, blend it into mashed sweet potatoes or veggie soups, mix it into salad or stir it through warm rice. You don't need to cook it. It won't mess with the flavor, and it's easy on the stomach. No bloating, no gas. The flavor's smooth, lightly nutty, super versatile. And once you start using it regularly, trust me, it's hard to leave it out. Now, if you combine hemp seeds with any of the others I've talked about like quinoa, sacha, inchi, or flax, you're building a complete natural shield against muscle loss. A shield you create with your own hands right in your kitchen. No pills, no expensive supplements, just real food that works. So, by now you've been introduced to 7 powerhouse superfoods that can completely shift the way your body handles aging. But tell me something, did you ever imagine that hemp seeds actually pack more protein than eggs? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I want to hear from you. And if there's one of these seeds you're already using, or one you're curious to try, let me know which one. Your story might just be the nudge someone else needs to get started. If this video's been helpful, hit that like button and stick around, because what's coming next is the most important part: how to bring all this together and make it work right now without overhauling your entire diet or getting lost in complicated recipes. Here's one of my favorite combos: simple, effective, and surprisingly delicious. I call it my Anti-sarcopenia breakfast blend, perfect for anyone over 60 who's looking to build strength, bounce back faster, and keep the energy flowing. All you need is 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds, the star of the show, 2 tablespoons of cooked quinoa, 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, 1 tablespoon of toasted sunflower seeds or Sacha inchi, 1/2 cup of plain unsweetened yogurt or a non-dairy milk with no added sugar, half a banana or chopped apple. Optional, a splash of fresh lemon juice. Here's how I prep it. Start with the yogurt or plant-based milk in a bowl as your base. Add in the quinoa left over from the day before, works just fine. Then layer in your seeds flax first, then hemp, then sunflower or Sacha inchi. Give it a good stir, top it with fruit, and if you want to boost iron absorption, squeeze a little lemon over the top. I like to eat this in the morning, usually after a mellow walk or before getting into my day. It fuels me with clean energy and gives me between 15 and 20 grams of complete protein plus fiber-healthy fats and a stack of essential nutrients. And here's the real kicker. If you do this just 4 times a week, you'll start to feel the shift in your strength, digestion, mood, and mental clarity. I've lived it. Try it for a week and let me know how it goes. You might be surprised how easy it is and how much your body still has to offer. Look, I get it. A lot of folks think that losing strength, balance, or energy just comes with age. But that's not the truth. Your body still knows how to rebuild, how to recover. You just need to feed it the right stuff. Even something as small as adding a spoonful of seeds to your breakfast can create real change. You've still got time to build yourself back up from the inside out, to reclaim your vitality, to move through life with freedom and purpose. And if this video got you thinking, give it a like so others who need this message can find it too. Share it with your parents, grandparents, or anyone else who deserves to feel better, stronger, more alive. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button and turn on the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. I've got more to share with you: foods, habits, tools that have made a difference in my life and can change yours too. Now, tell me in the comments, which one of these seeds are you going to try first? And don't go just yet. I've lined up a few more videos for you on screen right now, packed with natural ways to fuel your body and elevate your health. Click through and let's keep learning together.